But this will work for a whole bunch of people who want to see superheroes with problems. This will work for them.
I think it takes
Our
more
hope
realism.
for redemption is now just another hunt for vengeance. That's how Batman ends on this thing.
I
And
thought it was a great line.
Man, this comic book sucks. And the reviews online said it was good. I wasted my money. Why didn't somebody tell me?
Welcome everybody. It is Spin the Rack, and we're talking about what? One of the hottest titles out right now, Heroes in Crisis. It's a Tom King story, and it's about heroes who go to a sanctuary. It's a murder mystery. And here, once again, I have my boys, Kyle and Petey. What do you guys think of this hot new comic coming off the presses, gentlemen?
You can take this first, Petey.
let's look at this for a second.
The art is scrumptious once
It's
again.
okay. The art is okay, but we have Booster Gold in the diner, right?
Put your knee in the shot.
We got this, yeah. But I'm not doing that for effect. We have this whole setup of Harley. Well, first I want to go to the patented Neil Adams Batman Odyssey talking to camera. Remember we killed Neil Adams for that?
No.
Maybe this is a little better. Maybe the dialogue's a little. No, it's not really that much better. But I mean, it's not
Let's
as
take it out of
wonky.
context. We don't know the whole context, so that's why it feels a little
He's
wonky.
talking to somebody, but that obviously. How long is this? How many? No, 9 issues.
It will be 9 issues, yes.
Neil Adams was 13 issues, a little too long to have people talking to camera.
Yeah.
But anyway.
A little too long by about, what, 12 issues?
Anyway, we have Harley and Booster Gold here. So when you have a villain that's insane eating next to you, what's going to happen? She, of course, attacks him and tries to kill him. And she's stabbing him with a knife and whatnot.
Knife and fork.
A knife and fork, but at the same time, doesn't he have a force field? Why won't he use, I don't want to hurt you? Don't get hurt in the process. This is...
He wasn't expected to get stabbed.
Well,
He's
no.
standing next to, what's his right next to
No,
her.
this is like Frank Miller Dark Knight type stuff where it's like, hey, I could shut this down right now, but I don't want to hurt you, so I'm just going to get my ass whipped, for as long as we need to push this story along. Petey's right. If you don't want to hurt her, don't hurt her. But turn your force field on, let her expend her energy, then you can just restrain her. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. But
they have these little points, which is the patented talk to camera things, which is going to reveal someone at the end. Who do they talk to? Just like in Batman Odyssey? Clark Kent, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, it's a crisis. When you're one of the top writers, they allow you to take the top spot and take your hand at doing a big crossover. And of course, he has the crisis in there, so it's like top talent, the crisis name. It should make millions. They're like, wow, once it sells, you're like, wow, he really did it. It's like, it's still under the Crisis banner. We already had Final Crisis. It's almost like the stuff in the Infinity Gauntlet.
Look,
Infinity Finale, and then you have 2 series after that.
Yeah.
The reason
Infinity Final Crisis is final. It's
Infinity
called-
Alpha, Infinity Omega.
Look, listen, guys. The whole reason I'm in here is to give a more balanced review when you guys are giving
So
reviews.
balance it.
So what I'm
Balance
trying
the
to say,
review.
I'm trying to say this is a pretty interesting. Tom King is taking this interesting where this story basically deals with people who are heroes who are basically suffering from PTSD or other mental illness. And I think this is a great topic to finally have in a comic book that you to do.
Wouldn't that be? I think
If
that-
it was an indie comic, yeah, sure.
So,
These are
and it was-
superheroes.
and these superheroes. What do you do with a superhero who's suffering PTSD? There is a
You kill them, like they did in this book.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary is developed
Yeah,
by,
that's
by
the other thing.
the big
Couldn't it
three:
been-
Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And it's put in the middle of America. I don't know if it's Kansas. It looks like Kansas. And this is where they are to recuperate and stuff. And then they get murdered. And they're trying to figure out who murdered them and why.
I don't buy this story.
That
So,
really,
I think it's
that's really not a defense of the story, because if that's
I'm trying
what's
to say,
supposedly
it's
happening in there,
it's a murder mystery at the very beginning of the murder. You don't know what happened. All you see is the bodies. Now you got to go piece it back together.
it's good that some of these guys died. Look at those characters that died. What is this? Hot
Hotshot?
Hotspot.
Hotspot.
Hotspot. He's in there. You're like, who are these guys?
Yeah,
But then
that's why they killed him.
Steel's gone again. Like, come on.
And they killed Wally, and they killed Roy. It was like, okay, we're serious
gosh.
now.
It's
Let's
like-
kill him again.
Yeah.
and
here we
Arsenal,
go.
they killed Arsenal.
People gonna. These
That's
guys
right.
are coming back. Come on. They never stay dead. It's Crisis. So then there's a time element. This time traveler who tried to kill people, but I don't know.
All right, so once again, we agree that this is something interesting that we think you should go out and grab. Put some give DC.
No, we don't. I never said anything about this. You've got to be kidding me.
I heard your negativity already.
No.
It was already permeating through your comments to PD.
2008. What do we have? We had Identity Crisis, which
Ooh, that was a bad one.
which was Brad Meltzer's invite to do something with the DC universe. And mind you, I believe the story was something that was served up for him. This is the story. Go ahead and see what you can do with the whole thing. It was bad, but it attracted a lot of guys who wanted to see this type of stuff with superheroes because they're bored. They say, no, we want to see. Superheroes are not supposed to be having stories about themselves. Superheroes are supposed to be doing what? They're supposed to be saving people. That's what superheroes are for. It's not supposed to be, 8 issues of look at the problems we have as superheroes. That for me is boring. Okay, you're in this because you're a superhero. You're supposed to be finding out new ways to save people, save the planet. That's why I'm in here. This is a non-starter for me. Seeing superheroes like, I've got my name and this is my calling card, but what do I do? I'm like, then stop doing it. That's all you have to do. Nobody's forcing you to put on this outfit and go over here and do such. That's number one. Number two, the idea that they would build this sanctuary out there in the middle of nowhere where it's, I guess,
For people.
that's safe for people, but not for the people who needed the help.
Yes.
And then this is filled with what? Kryptonian artificial intelligence in order to take care of them. I'm like, Superman, why would you let this type of technology be around these people who are mentally unstable so it can be accessed by other people? It's like, it's just bad. The setup is bad. And again, these are people it look like they're having mental health issues overall. They need a human component, not artificial intelligence. You need a human component. But the problem was they're superheroes. So you want to keep their identities what? Secret, confidential, all of that type of stuff. So that's where the AI comes in. But AI, robots, computers don't give you a human component at the end of the day. The worst thing I saw is they come in, they see the dead bodies. Wally West is dead. Roy Harper is dead. Superman actually stops for a moment and he's got to say, look, I can't believe this. These guys are dead. Batman and Wonder Woman, they're just going like they're just going like, hey, they're dead. We've seen this before. I'm like, is he the only, you're telling me the Kryptonian is the most human of everybody here? Okay, Wonder Woman I could understand. Well, I'm half God, so I don't care about you mortals.
Warrior.
All right, so wait, you're trying to putting this on Batman because he didn't show enough of
He didn't show any.
We've said it
These
many
are people.
times. We've said it many a times.
No. If it was somebody else, all these were these lower tier guys like Hotspot and Steel, okay, you might be able to get away with that. But come on, Wally West and Roy Harper, they've known these guys since they were kids. And you see them dead now, and that's your reaction? Okay, we need to get the data together before the case goes cold. I just didn't dig it. But this will work for a whole bunch of people who want to see superheroes with problems. This will work for them.
I think it takes
Our
more
hope
realism.
for redemption is now just another hunt for vengeance. That's how Batman ends on this thing.
I thought it was a great line.
All right, this is because we can't pull Mario out from hell. I'm just gonna say one thing that you should do in here. This thing is DC Comics used to do this thing called Private Lives or Private Times, which would be these 4-page things.
Yeah.
If you want to do those sort of things and explore that, that's all it needs. They've done stuff with like Clark Kent and him with like a little girl and just have this moment. We don't need to see the whole field. Like this is the establishing shot of the field. Like it's nice, but what is it here for?
Yeah, we don't need to see it.
We can have this same panel somewhere in here, like right up top here, and we're done. This is a waste of space. Sorry. And you were going to continue. Sorry.
In conclusion, we like this comic and we think you should go out there and purchase it as soon as you can before it all sells out, which I think it did sell out, by the way.
It sold out.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Another crisis.
so once again, I think you
Yeah,
should
thanks
go.
to Francesco Mattina, it sold out.
Spinner Rack out.
Out.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Spinnerack. You saved me money.